Nigerian Labour Congress has endorsed the federal government's new directive mandating pre-employment drug testing for all prospective public service employees. From 2026, all ministries, departments, and agencies across Nigeria will screen prospective employees for drugs before hiring. Announced last December in Abuja, the policy aims to curb substance abuse, boost productivity, and safeguard public health.
The consequences of this in creating a trust deficit with the people you are seeking to employ is also significant. Because you drug test someone at the stage of application does not mean that they're not going to take drugs later. So what are you really catering for? You might rule out people who have already started doing drugs before they start working for you. But what about someone who takes drugs after they start working for you? So that's one critical issue.
The NLC says a drug-free workforce will reduce workplace accidents, improve staff health, and cut costs linked to drug-related illnesses. Substance abuse, they note, has long affected efficiency in many organizations. Drug testing is already common in universities, and extending it to employment promotes discipline and accountability in the civil service.
The time is right for Nigeria to have adult conversations about drug use, their effects long and short term, and the ways to prevent them. So these are all things. And then the most important thing is building a relationship with the local communities to make sure that they recognize the effects of drugs. Because we're all not just talking about soft drugs, which can be things like marijuana. We're talking about hard drugs now. There was a time in Nigeria where there was no use of hard drugs, but now it's in the system, and we have to really think strategically about hard drugs.
The Labour group also warned against misuse, calling for transparency to prevent false positives from prescribed medications or certain foods, and to avoid favoritism or victimization. Critical sectors such as the military, where alertness and judgment are essential, are expected to benefit most.
It is especially critical for the nature of those who hold power in Nigeria, who exercise power, that they should be accountable for what they consume. Sometimes we are watching all over the world where people at the head of offices of government and everything are making very, very damaging and bizarre decisions that affect the lives of many people, and sometimes ends their lives. So everybody who takes responsibility for the effects or decisions that affect people's lives should be accountable. What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Nationwide adoption of drug testing is seen as a key step towards reducing illicit substance use and curbing youth drug abuse. The NLC urged the federal government to implement the policy effectively, aiming for a healthier, more productive workforce and a safer society. Sydney Okafor for Anchor.